Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. General Hospital rumor. Couples shatter and swap, chase. Dante and Nathan's wild mix. General Hospital has a juicy new rumor that if it comes to fruition, we'll see some big breakups and shakeups for some couples. And some new couples may come out of it. We're going to talk about how this rumor ties into what is ahead for Dante Falconeri, Dominic Zamprogna, Harrison Chase, Josh Swickard, and the recently resurrected Nathan West, Ryan Pavey. So, this rumor comes from a reliable source. But I want to clarify this is a rumor, not a confirmed GH spoiler. So, it might or might not pan out. The starting point for this GH rumor is about Dante and Lulu Spencer's, Alexa Haven's, romantic future. I will say that not only does the person that leaked this have a good track record, but the info aligns with some things we're seeing moving into place on the General Hospital canvas, especially with the stuff going on since Nathan's return and with the Drew Kane Quartermaines, Cameron Matheson, shooting case. General Hospital bombshell. Dante and Lulu reunion reportedly cancelled. This rumor starts with Lulu Spencer, who is back on the GH character canvas after 4 years in a coma. While she was sleeping, Dante fell in love with Sam McCall, Kelly Monaco, who then died after donating part of her liver to save Lulu's life. Of course, it wasn't her fault. That was the work of horrible Cyrus Renaud, Jeff Kober. There's a ton of Lant fans out there who have been rooting and waiting for a Dante and Lulu reunion ever since she woke up. But the source of the rumor says General Hospital is not planning to reunite Lulu and Dante, at least not anytime soon. I know this is a big disappointment to all those Lulu and Dante shippers. And there's a chance the writers will change their minds. But for now, the rumor is that they are planning to pair Lulu and Dante with other people. Both pairings are surprising. Major couple shakeups ahead. Are Brooke Lynn and Chase headed for a split? Working off the premise that Lulu and Dante are not getting back together will cause some ripple effects. Based on the vibes we're seeing between them on the show, I'm not feeling any sort of Lulu and Dante romantic vibes or them getting closer or chemistry or attraction. I see co-parenting, friendship, a little bit of attitude, but nothing that indicates them getting together. Brooke Lynn Quartermaine, Amanda Setton, and Chase may be headed for a split. I can honestly already see the groundwork being laid. And yes, I know Chase and Brooke Lynn seem very solid, but there are things chipping away and eroding at the foundation of their marriage. First, Chase is not very happy that Brooke Lynn put off adopting a baby because of the Gio Palmieri, Gio Mazza, drama. He was so upset he couldn't father a child and they were going to adopt. Then he finds out his best friend actually has a child with his wife, but she's not willing to move forward with the adoption because she wants to work things out with Gio. Plus, we have Chase very busy as Willow Tate's, Caitlin McMullen, biggest defender. Chase does not approve of the way Michael Corinthos, Rory Gibson, is treating Willow. And it's pretty clear Chase 100% believes Willow has been framed. I'm guessing Brooke Lynn is going to take Michael's side on that. That could put a whole lot of stress on their marriage. New pairings. Dante and Brooke Lynn and Chase and Willow speculation. At the same time, Brooke Lynn and Dante keep getting thrown together because of their son. And if Gio moves back to the Q mansion after Ronnie invited him to, we could see lots more of those two bonding and maybe even all three of them bonding. Chase also confided in Willow a while back how eager he was to adopt and how upset he was that BLQ delayed the plan. And Chase wants to be a dad and he could find fulfillment playing stepdad to Willow's kids if they wound up together. Chase would be a much better stepdad than Drew. It sure feels like GH is laying down groundwork for some couple shifts. Both of these couples have been together before. Chase and Willow were very close at one point. They have a lot in common and a very similar temperament. For Dante and Brooke Lynn, they've not been together since they were teens, but I think that chemistry is still there. If the two of them start to bond with Gio as a family, that could bring Dante and BLQ a lot closer. Chase might not even notice his wife slipping away because he is hyper-focused on proving Willow's innocence. What's next for Lulu? A shocking new romance with Nathan West? But if they do put Dante with Brooke Lynn, the question becomes, what happens with Lulu? Now, I will say the rumor only said that Dante and Lulu isn't happening. The other two pairings are speculation on where things may be heading based on the current storylines, the writing, and how we see characters vibing together. If you remember who found Nathan after the vehicle he was in crashed and he was taken off to General Hospital, that was Lulu who found him. If you recall though, she didn't even see Nathan's face because of the airbag and everything. We had Lulu spotting the crash on the side of the road. calling 911. And she got questioned while he got carted off. She never saw him. I do think pretty soon we're going to see Nathan thanking Lulu for finding him and calling for help. They'll want to do some catching up since her ex-husband Dante is Nathan's best friend. We could see Lulu and Nathan having a little vibe. The Nathan and Maxie mystery. Real-life challenges and storyline twists. You'd think Maxie Jones, Kirsten Storms, would be who Nathan wants to be with. But the thing is, I don't really think that's Nathan. And Maxie isn't back for a few more months. Early 2026, possibly February sweeps. In case you haven't heard, Kirsten Storms has another medical issue right now. When we first reported, we leaked before the formal announcement that she was going to be out for many months as Maxie. I mentioned that the cause was twofold. First, Kirsten was taking a break because she relocated to Nashville, but also because of something personal and medical. If you remember, the Maxie actress had a large cyst on the back of her brain that she had to have removed. She had brain surgery, had to have part of her head shaved, and all that. And now she's got other stuff going on in her head. She's got an aneurysm, which sounds terribly scary. So Kirsten is about to have a procedure done to prevent it from rupturing. A procedure called endovascular coiling where they fill in the aneurysm with tiny coils so it can't rupture. We hope everything goes well with Kirsten's procedure. And then she's got to recover, and then she'll be back to the soap. So there's plenty of time for Nathan to get involved with Lulu and then change course once Maxie's back. But don't forget she's with Damian Spinelli, Bradford Anderson, now, and she may stick with him. Also, I don't feel like that's Nathan in that skin suit, at least not most of the time. Its fair share of shocking love triangles. But if the latest General Hospital rumors are to be believed, the next romantic shakeup will be nothing short of explosive. Word is, a wild mix-up could be brewing involving three of the town's most grounded men. Chase, Dante, and Nathan, and the women who've captured their hearts. As secrets unfold and loyalties crack, long-standing couples may shatter, leaving room for new, unexpected pairings that could rock the entire GH canvas. Chase and Brooke Lynn's perfect picture cracks. 4 months, Chase, Josh Swickard, and Brooke Lynn, Amanda Seton, have been the golden couple of Port Charles. They survived music scandals, parental interference, and even Brooke Lynn's initial deception about Bailey. But according to buzz on the GH set, cracks are beginning to form beneath that sunny exterior. Rumor has it that Chase's deep-seated need for structure and justice will begin clashing with Brooke Lynn's impulsive, creative energy. The trigger? Brooke Lynn's renewed music ambitions, and the reappearance of a mysterious new producer who offers her a chance at stardom. Chase, still balancing his new duties at the PCPD, becomes increasingly jealous and withdrawn. The emotional distance sets the stage for something shocking. Brooke Lynn finding comfort where no one expects, in Nathan West's orbit. Yes, Nathan's back. Though presumed dead, whispers suggest the writers may be crafting a resurrection twist involving a long-term coma or WSB cover-up. If Nathan, Ryan Pavey, does resurface, Brooke Lynn could find herself irresistibly drawn to the strong yet gentle detective who knows the pressures of love versus duty all too well. As Chase starts noticing Brooke Lynn's growing emotional absence, he turns to someone equally surprising, Lulu Falconeri. Dante and Sam, drifting in dangerous waters. Dante, Dominic Zamprogna, and Sam, Kelly Monaco, have enjoyed a stable, adult relationship, a rarity on General Hospital. But rumors suggest their romance could soon hit a wall. Sam's lingering ties to Jason and her thrill-seeking streak may resurface once Jason gets tangled in another mob-adjacent crisis. Meanwhile, Dante's loyalties are tested when he's assigned to investigate a high-profile case involving Brooke Lynn's label, and Nathan's mysterious return. That investigation reportedly leads him into close proximity with Brooke Lynn herself, sparking old chemistry that neither sees coming. But the real heartbreak may come from a different direction. With Lulu, Emmy Rylan, possibly awakening from her coma soon, Dante's world will tilt upside down. How does a man move forward when the love of his life suddenly reappears, and you're already with someone else? Sources suggest Dante may find himself torn between duty to Sam and deep, unresolved feelings for Lulu. And if Chase begins bonding with Lulu too, the tension could ignite a tangled love quadrangle like Port Charles hasn't seen in years. Nathan's resurrection and Maxie's emotional whiplash. The rumor mill is ablaze with speculation that Nathan West could return from the dead. Or, rather, from deep cover. Supposedly, the WSB orchestrated his death to protect him during a long-term undercover mission involving Lisa Labreck's enemies. Nathan's return would instantly throw Maxie's world into chaos. She's finally found stability with new romantic prospects and focused on rebuilding her career. But the moment she sees Nathan alive, her heart, and life, could be torn apart. Here's where the chaos multiplies. Maxie's reunion with Nathan won't be as smooth as fans might hope. Nathan may come back changed, hardened by years of secrecy. And his interactions with Brooke Lynn could trigger jealousy from both Maxie and Chase. The rumor is that Brooke Lynn and Nathan's connection may begin as professional. She's drawn to his protective nature as she deals with stalkers in the industry, but quickly blurs the lines between safety and seduction. Maxie, sensing the chemistry, may lash out, possibly running to Dante for emotional support, rekindling their old friendship. That's where the chain reaction begins. Lulu returns, and everything blows up. Lulu's rumored return is the catalyst that sends every relationship spiraling. Dante is torn between the woman who stood by him, Sam, and the love he thought he'd lost forever. Chase, who has been helping Lulu adjust back to life in Port Charles, feels an unexpected connection. She represents the kind of calm understanding Brooke Lynn no longer gives him.